for the exact same money. One bike gives you a bigger engine, better suspension, and even a giant touchscreen display. Today, we're comparing the Honda CB650R and the CFMOTO 800NK to see if Chinese bikes are finally catching up, or maybe even starting to pull ahead. As for horsepower, the NK makes slightly more, around 5 horses over the CB. But when it comes to torque, it's not even close. Thanks to its bigger twin-cylinder engine, the NK produces a massive 18 Nm more torque, and it makes all of that at much lower RPM. So in terms of outright performance, the NK isn't just more powerful, it also has a much broader and more usable power band. You don't need to rev it out as hard or constantly shifting to stay in the sweet spot. And as if that wasn't enough, the NK also dominates in weight, coming in around 19 kilograms lighter than the CB. So performance-wise, the winner is pretty obvious. The NK boasts roughly a 15% better power-to-weight ratio. To understand where that power difference comes from, let's take a quick look at the engines. The CB runs an inline-4, while the NK uses a parallel twin with a 285-degree crank derived from KTM's LC8C engine, the same platform used in the Duke 790, designed to mimic the sound and character of KTM's 75-degree V-twin. KTM handled most of the engineering side, while CFMOTO took care of manufacturing. As for why the NK makes more power than the CB, the answer is pretty simple. It's packing around 150 cc more displacement, along with a noticeably higher compression ratio. For 2026, the CB only gets one color option in the US market, a stealthy metallic black. The 800NK gives you a bit more choice with two options, a two-tone gray and black, or a black with teal accents. Both bikes come with standard ABS, but the NK gets ride-by-wire throttle along with 3 riding modes, while the CB doesn't. The CB does come with traction control and an E-clutch as standard though. As for the NK, cruise control comes standard, but if you want features like traction control, a quick shifter, steering damper, and keyless ignition, you'll need to step up to the higher spec advanced model. The advanced version also gets a massive 8-inch vertical touchscreen display, replacing the standard 5-inch unit, and it even supports voice control and Apple CarPlay. The CB uses a steel diamond frame, while the NK shares the same chromoly steel trellis frame as the Duke 790, although CFMOTO uses a completely redesigned swing arm. For the front suspension, the NK also gets its own setup, a fully adjustable KYB fork, while the CB's fork isn't adjustable at all. At the rear, the NK again comes out ahead with a fully adjustable monoshock, whereas the CB only offers preload adjustment. For braking, both bikes run 4-piston radial mount front calipers. The CB uses Nissan units, while the NK gets J1 calipers, which is a Brembo subsidiary. They have pretty similar fuel tank sizes, though the CB does hold slightly more fuel. They also share identical tire sizes front and rear. As for dimensions, the CB gets a slightly taller seat height, while the NK has a slightly longer wheelbase. And when it comes to pricing, they're basically neck and neck in the US market, with both sitting at around an $8,700 MSRP. When it comes to power, both bikes have very different characters. The CB's inline-4 gives you a smooth, linear, and predictable power delivery, and it's also the more high-revving engine of the two. The NK, meanwhile, has a much punchier and more aggressive character, with strong low-end torque from the twin-cylinder setup. And thanks to the bigger displacement, it can still keep up with the CB at the top end too. Now, the NK does use the same engine platform as the KTM 790, which was known for camshaft issues on some early models. But so far, the NK seems to avoid most of those problems, partly because CFMOTO manufactures and tunes the engine to its own specifications. Electronics-wise, the NK also comes out on top with ride-by-wire, riding modes, cruise control, and a more advanced multimedia setup. Then for suspension, the NK again pulls ahead by offering full adjustability both front and rear. So for basically the same money, you're getting a bigger, more powerful, and more sophisticated bike with the NK. But of course, when it comes to reliability, after-sales support, and resale value, the CB is still the safer and more proven choice.